So I don't usually do these type of videos, but I think it probably needs to be done to issue a warning to other people so they don't fall into the same issues that I have had with Insta360 and Amazon. Amazon, I've been using Amazon since they sold books. I've been an Amazon Prime member for 15 years, and typically Amazon is very easy to work with. You have a problem with the product, they issue a refund. Sometimes they don't even ask for the product back. And it's a very simple process. But on the 16th of January, I decided that, as a content creator, I wanted to try a gimbal, a phone gimbal, because I've filmed a lot with my phone. This is being filmed on my phone. I've been out on the trails quite a bit, and I use my phone to film. And typically in the past, I'm using a GoPro, which has stabilization in it. And I don't like always having to carry a phone and a GoPro. So I thought maybe I'll carry this gimbal when I'm doing some of the filming. It'll work in here. It has AI integrated. It seems like a fantastic product. It's the Insta360, so I get it right. Insta360... it's Insta360 Flow 2 Pro Creator Bundle. Has AI integrated, tracks you, really cool stuff. A lot of really cool stuff in it. I don't think it's an issue with the product, but when I ordered the product, it came to my house, would not charge. It would turn on slightly, lights would come on, but it would never have the green light indicating that it was working. Your phone couldn't connect to it. It never really powered on to be useful. I spent a day working with Amazon and Insta360 troubleshooting, and ultimately I think just the battery didn't work. The thing was non-functional. So ordered it on 16th, got it on the 18th, didn't work. It was a weekend, so I still worked with Amazon at 360's customer service. And this is where it starts to go south. Both claiming that it shipped from each other's warehouses. Amazon saying, well, you need to deal with Insta360. It came from their warehouse, and they have to issue the refund and exchange. I said, okay, so I called them, and they're like, no, it's not. It was in Amazon's warehouse. They need to issue the refund. And I have all of the chat logs and emails, and I don't think I'm going to put them all on this, but maybe I'll put some of them. And it took a couple of days of dealing with that, trying to figure out who exactly is going to be processing the refund. Because typically this is something easy. They ship you a box, or you use the current box and picks it up, it's gone. They issue the refund immediately. Not so easy. Not so easy. So I finally start working with Insta360, who was doing the runaround, saying, well, we don't typically do this. This is Amazon. It comes from the warehouse. We'll mail you a box. It will take a couple of days to get there, and then you can put it in there, and we'll wait to back that. And it's like, you know what? It's just too much. Just give me my money back so I can order another one. That's all I want. You send me a box, I'll ship it back to you. I don't care. I'm not trying to. This is no scam. I don't care. It's $200. While that's not an insignificant amount of money, it's not worth scamming and doing all this nonsense for the procedures that they're putting you through. And then I get back with Amazon, and Amazon's always super helpful, acting, we'll take care of it. They're giving me a free shipping. The UPS comes, they show up. First I'm told I have to schedule it, and I keep telling them that I want to schedule it, and they're trying to charge me for it. And I'm saying it's supposed to be free. And they're like, oh, free is this? We'll show up at your house within the next 1 to 3 days, or UPS will. So you think I'm just going to sit around my house from 1 to 3 days, and I couldn't get anybody to explain that. So luckily on, I believe it was Monday morning. Was it Monday? Tuesday morning, sorry. Which is Tuesday morning. This week was the 21st. Finally get a hold of them after probably spending an hour on the phone again. I probably wasted 5 to 6 hours just in customer service chatting and talking and calling on the phone, not to include the troubleshooting, not to include that. They finally come pick it up. I put it nicely back in the same box, all of the stuff back in the box, tape it up in the original box, print the label, put it inside. UPS comes out, they take it away. They show up with 2 labels, and they're confused. And it was a whole thing there. But anyways, they took it. And then I'm being told that Get this. Amazon saying your refund will be issued once the return is processed at an Amazon return center. I was told that it would be processed as soon as they scanned it at my house, that, hey, boop, we got it. We're taking on a truck, giving it to Amazon. I was told that by 2 customer service representatives. I have it in an email and in chat. But it says right here in Amazon's policy that most returns are processed within 14 days after picking it up. 14 days after picking up they're going to give you your money back. But it may take up to 30 days. That's even worse, obviously. So if Amazon or the seller does not receive the expected product in the correct quantity and in the original condition with all parts, accessories, I get that. They don't want people trying to scam them. But they have your address. They have your account. They have all your information. If you're trying to pull something on them and you ship a box full of rocks back, guess what? I'm assuming they can come get it. They can come get the money from you somehow. So even after all that, once issued, the refunds typically will be available within 2 to 4 hours. I called this morning. They picked it up yesterday, 2 days after me already trying to process the refund. They show up, get the box, and I'm told this morning, look, I tell them this is unacceptable. Please give me the $200 so I can order this product again. So I don't have to wait for it. I want the product. I want to review it for you all. At this point, yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I'm going to talk to you all about it. So if you're ordering the Insta360 Flow Pro 2, good chance it may not work. And if it doesn't work, good luck if you're going through Amazon, because I've been spending the last hour going back and forth with them saying, you guys told me this morning as soon as I got off the chat with you, you were issuing the refund. I have it in the text chats. I checked back tonight, 8 hours later, whereas it's been 8 hours, well beyond the 2 to 3 hours you said it could take to get back into my account. They say that's not what we do. This is our policy. And I asked why the customer service representatives that I've talked to, 3 of them at this point now, have all said it would be put back into my account. And they held their own. I read them the right act that this is $200 into a multi-billion-dollar company. It's holding me up now for going over a week, 8 days since I first ordered it. I still don't have a product, and I don't have the money. Insta360, I will say, I think is in the right here. There's nothing they could do because, again, they couldn't issue a refund, but they did offer to give me a 20% discount once I do get my money back to order the product again, which has me scared because this has been a nightmare. I have wasted so much time, and I'm somebody that's ordered tons of products and equipment from Amazon. From all these years, I've never had any issue. Never had any issue. If I had an issue with something, it was always just done. I don't know why this is an issue. I am severely concerned about the Insta360 Flow Pro 2 not working. I've never ordered a product like that, and it just not work. Doesn't charge, doesn't do what it said it's supposed to do. And I know it's a new product, but this has been a nightmare, and I thought I'd share it with you also. If you are ordering this stuff, I'd be aware of Amazon's return policy for some products, because this is the first time I've seen this. It actually has a timeline here. It's saying up to like February 5th is when I can expect. So order on the 16th, tell them immediately this product's broken, issue a refund, go through the return process. So we're talking 3 weeks, 2-3 weeks to get your money back on a product that is, in the grand scheme of things, is nothing. And to those big companies, they should issue a refund. If somebody tries to scam them by shipping them something back that's not correct, I think they could deal with it after that. But I think the onus should be on the company to provide the service and not the customer. The customer should not be the one taking the hit on this. And I find it bad business practice. I find it leaves a horrible taste in my mouth. I mean, this is the point where I want to cancel Amazon Prime. It just irritating because of the lack of integrity. The lack of integrity bothers me, that they literally lied. And it started off from the point of them pointing fingers at each other, saying it shipped from their warehouses and that they had to go through each other's customer service troubleshooting and for refunds and all that kind of stuff like that. this shouldn't happen. All this stuff is in database. It's on their sites. They can see this information, and it should not differentiate between person to person and who you're dealing with. Very irritating. So if you're going to be purchasing any kind of product that may or may not work, if it's a product that's a technical product and it's, you know, a company selling it through Amazon, I would be leery. And I'm sure you all have maybe dealt with this, and someone's watching this video probably has dealt with this. This is the first time I've dealt with this, and it has been a nightmare. I've wasted 5 times the amount of time, my time worth of what this product cost. And it's actually turned me off to where I don't want to even purchase the Insta360 Flow Pro 2 now. I don't want to deal with it, because if this happens again, I'm literally going to lose my mind. It is frustrating. And again, those of you who have been part of this channel know I don't make videos like this, because I usually have empathy and feel like I give people the benefit of the doubt. But both sides in this have lied. They both have misrepresented their policies and information, and I find that to be a deplorable practice by 2 major companies. So take that as you may, and good luck, and may you never have to deal with this, and hopefully this gets resolved soon. I'll let you know if I end up getting this product and trying it out, because the product does look promising. So Insta360 Flow Pro 2, Insta360 company. I hope this product actually does work eventually and I can get one. And if I do, I'll give it an honest opinion and not take into account all of this. There it is. Hope everyone has a good day.